Hi, so this week's discussion question was to find an article and for us to discuss the ethical concerns that were happening inside the article. So the article that I found was called The Ethical Challenges and Advice for School Behavior Analysis. This was written by Anthony DeCesare. And it was written on April 30th of this year. So it talks about how school districts are hiring BCBAs a lot more than what they used to. It kind of talks about how the school district doesn't really know the position of the BCBA and what they should be doing within the school district. A lot of times they talk about how teachers are untrained, staff's untrained on how to implement and the understanding of applied behavior analysis. And a lot of times how teachers just want behavior analysts to come in, write up a treatment plan, and not have to do a functional behavioral assessment, or just to go right ahead and write the behavior plan without ever having to do that FBA. It also talks about how a lot of times they just want them to write up a treatment plan without having any knowledge of understanding that we need to go by the evidence-based research that we use. Also, a lot of times they are just done. They're just over. We are in the school districts. They are asked to do things that they normally are not. BCBAs are not normally in their job title, so they are dealing with other behaviors. They may not be competent or not in their area of expertise. So in the article, they did give a few suggestions on how to handle the situation. And they all said, make your ethical obligation known. So why we as behavior analysts, what we do, what the point of our job is, and why we help the student and we'll be able to make them successful within the school district. Being able to advocate for the behavior analysis team. It also talks about being able to associate with other agencies outside. I feel like within this article there are several concerns that are few ethical concerns off the top of my head after I read it that come to mind. One of the first ones is the treatment efficiency, 2.10, saying that the behavior analysis has the responsibility to recommend scientifically supported for most effective treatment. So for teachers to say, just write a behavior plan for this child, even though you may not know them, these are the behaviors. This is what we think needs to be done. So having a behavior analysis do that without then going to the research and finding what they need to do to make sure that child is successful in the classroom. The other one is the competence, 1.02. So when a school gives the BCBA a student and it's not in their realm of competency and it's behaviors that they have not dealt with, maybe that BCBA can let the teacher know that they're going to have to go to someone else as a BCBA to help with the behaviors of that student, because that's out of their competence of knowledge that they don't know how to do, so they're going to have to go to someone else to help them with that research. So that was the article that I found. Thank you.